So Otto, 2 wins from 2 so far in the 8s. How big is that?
Yeah, it's a great start for us. It's a perfect start, really. Especially with us having 2 Super League teams in the first 2 games. Having the Hull KR one away from home and winning that one as well kind of negates the fact that we only had 3 home games in the tournament, really. So yeah, it's a perfect start for us and looking forward to going on now.
Confidence must be sky high in the camp then.
Yeah, it's making sure that we play with that confidence, but not an overconfidence with us as well by getting kind of carried away or getting cocky. It's about us being professional and disciplined with what we do.
Now we've got Halifax this weekend, obviously the Championship side, meaning we've not faced them for 3 years, I think it is. What do you know about Halifax?
Yeah, they're a good team, Halifax. I think they've won 10 at home, drawn 1 and lost 1 this year. They're very well kind of organised. They've got some really great experienced pros in Simon Grix and Scott Morell, who lead them around the park, Shane Grady as well. And then obviously they've got some younger players in there like Saltonstall and Johnson. The hookers are both a threat as well. So there's a lot to be aware of on Halifax, and they're a dangerous team. So we need to make sure that we're going there, like I say, with a professional attitude.
And obviously Dan Murray spent a bit of time there this season. They were due a reg last year. Richard Marshall's done a fantastic job there, hasn't he?
Yeah, Rich has done great. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying when you see Super League clubs going for coaches from Australia, when there's a lot of British coaches earning the trade in the Championship and learning the trade there through difficult circumstances. In some, obviously Rich has had to navigate his way through a system where you've had full-time teams in like Featherstone and Leigh, Toronto, and he's managed to get, like I say, a good experienced group of players who've been able to manage the way through to getting in a top 4 and into a qualifiers position.
So we know this game will be tough this weekend, don't we?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, they'll come firing at us at the beginning, and it's not gone their way in the last 2 weeks as well. They had a close game against Toronto, and then they did things slightly wrong, obviously, in Toulouse, which they'll look at themselves. And they've not posted as many points as what they have done in the past, really. So obviously they'll be working on that in the 2 weeks that they've had off. So when we get there, they'll be coming at us and they'll throw everything at us.
The last few weeks we've been on fire in attack. Rob's been playing well, Jacko's come in, Joey's come in, now scoring tries again. Is that spine just continuing to gel and improve in training? Yeah,
it's something we've missed. We've missed since obviously Gaz O'Brien left us. We didn't have that consistency in the spine, and then throughout, if you think about it, we had people like Tyrone McCarthy, Mark Flanagan playing at 9, and it's a difficult situation for one young player in Josh Wood to kind of dictate that and play the amount of games he's done this year. And then Robbie was asked to get a lot of pressure put on him by having to organise everything. The fact that we've got Jackson and Joey in now has took that pressure off, and we're seeing what a spine can do for a team now, and that consistency and turning them out week after week.
And not only is it the consistency now, but we've had a few players come back from injury. That must be helpful for you in training.
Yeah, oh no, it's perfect. It means we don't have to train, mate. So yeah, no, it's been great. We've got a spine on either side of the field at the moment, and that tests us, and it means we can do some real competitive sessions. So when you're getting Rob Louis and Jackson playing in the house on the other side, and then you've got people like Woody and Joey on the other side, and they're really testing your defensive systems and making sure people are working to the maximum effort all the time, so they're being at the best that they can be every day in training, which then translates onto the field. And it's something we've missed throughout this year, really, with having quite a lot of niggles and injuries, and where we've had to kind of wrap people up in cotton wool through certain stages of the year. So it's been outstanding for us, mate, really, to get them back now.
And I spoke to Nali, and he mentioned about the attitude being different from maybe 2 years ago when we was in the £1 million game. Do you go into this looking to survive, or are you going in looking, we need to win 7 from 7, we want to win this mini league?
We want to go in it and win as many games as we can. If we can win all the 7, that's perfect for us. We want to have that mentality of winning games. Obviously, we lost that throughout the season through different kind of circumstances, but we want to try and go 7 from 7 in this competition.
And starting at Halifax this weekend, how good would it be to come here against Toronto in 2 weeks, having 6 points on the board?
Yeah, no, that'd be a perfect scenario again for us. Like I say, the first 2 games we've knocked off now. It's important that we beat Halifax this weekend at their place, because every game's getting bigger all the time. You want genuinely 5 wins, 10 points, guarantees that you're in Super League next year. So we want to make sure that we're picking them points up all the time, and we'll do that by having a professional approach to every single game.
And just finally, I understand tickets are selling quite well for Halifax. How important is it that the fans get behind the lads again?
Yeah, it's obviously, we know we're a community kind of run club now, and like I've said it before, our supporters are probably more important than any other supporters in the league, because what kind of comes through the turnstile and the support that comes from behind the club will dictate probably where we go as a team. And I know the players appreciate when the supporters, Jackson mentioned it when we played here against Leeds just saying how loud the crowd were, and there wasn't many of them, and how good it was to play in front of them. And then obviously the Hull KR game, how loud that was there as well with the away support, and then again the game against Widnes. So hopefully we can generate more numbers on the back of the way we're playing at the moment, because we're being able to play how we want to play, which is play some football.